Hello everyone, and welcome to another beer review. Now, today I wasn't planning to do this beer. I was actually planning to do another beer, but there was two reasons why I changed my mind. One, I was just not in the mood to do that type of beer. I just didn't fancy it. Plus, I also managed to see this. I was out and about, and I managed to see this in Sainsbury's. But I've seen this beer a few times in quite a few supermarkets, and seeing as we're trying to find a kind of half decent lager for a normal price, it's we try this one. So it's Angelo Poretti. So it is. I'll give it a there we go. Angelo Poretti. Now, this is apparently it's a premium Italian beer. It's from Valgana in Italy, and apparently the brewery dates back to 1877. It's brewed with 4 hops, which is apparently the more hops the better. And there's a bit of spiel in the back about the brewery and when was it started and all this wonderful. But apparently the ingredients is water, malted barley, and then hops. And it's a premium lager brewed and bottled in the UK. And again, it's by the Carlsberg Marsden Brewing Company in Wolverhampton. So another wonderful lager from Wolverhampton. And this time, instead of being a Spanish, a cerveza, we have a Bira Premium from Wolverhampton. So there you go. Anyway, it's 4.8%. It's a 330ml bottle. You get it as a 4-pack. It's over a fiver. It's about £5.35, I think it is, for 4 bottles. So it's a bit pricey for a start, especially for a 330ml bottle. But anyway, let's crack it open and see what it's like. See if we actually have a decent lager. So let's do the pour. Hopefully this will be nice, because I want to have a nice lager. I want to have that kind of options. But this idea of, it's a wonderful Italian beer and lager and there's all the history of the brewery. What's the point when it's not even brewed in the bloody brewery? I don't understand it. I'm going to tell you how wonderful this brewery was. It was started in 1877. It was Angelo started it. Oh, I had this wonderful vision and everything. It's made in Wolverhampton, though, so it's got no bearing on anything that we've actually written in the back of the bottle. Jesus, get a grip. I mean, how stupid do you think everybody is? Jesus. But anyway, let's smell it. I'm going to end up ranting. I just know I'm going to rant. I mean, I just see all this stupid bollocks about the blooming brewery, and then it says it's brewed and under license, and we will have to be alright, see? Christ, oh, decent night to Rabbit. Oh, God. Right. that was a mistaken one there. I just didn't change from accent. But anyway, let's see what it smells like, right? Give a whiff. Jesus. So yeah, I'm getting great. Getting ever so slight light malts. Getting no hops, but yeah, it's just that kind of typical kind of lagerish, kind of grainy, kind of grassy smell. And that's it. It's a kind of mash smell that you get, from brewing. That kind of mash smell. So there we go. Like you can see, it's quite a light coloured lager, so not much of a head. A little bit of lacing in the glass, and that's it. So let's see what it tastes like. Right, okay. Jesus. It's very one-dimensional. There's two things I get from drinking this. The two main kind of sensations I'm getting. Was that something in my glasses or something? Was that a fly? I can't remember. Anyway, the two things I'm getting from this is the kind of grey, that kind of grainy, kind of maize flaked kind of corn. I'm getting that kind of thing, even though it's not probably got any in it. It's barley, but you're getting that kind of sensation with it. And the other thing I'm getting is carbonation. That's the two things. That's the two sensations I'm getting. Is a kind of a graininess kind of flavour and carbonation. There's a little bit of sweetness there. No aftertaste. I don't know what hops he used. It says, oh, it's brewed with 4 hops. What was it? It's not giving anything. I'm not getting any hops off it, really. So I don't know what the hell I going to do with it. You know, it's like, yeah, we've brewed it with 4 hops, but you can't taste them. So what's the point then? Seriously, you know, what's the point given the history of the? I mean, it's like, I'm now actually, what is the point of this beer? Because you're getting all this spiel in the back about the brewery, which is pointless because it's not even brewed there. You're saying, well, it's brewed with 4 hops. You can't even taste any hops. It's just, you know, God, it's just like the most pointless beer. I mean, it's just like a money making. How much bullshit can we sell to the public? Was this what it is? Is it a marketing exercise just to prove that you can pull some bollock brand from nowhere and then see if people fall for it? I mean, that's what I'm now trying to kind of wonder, because the beer. Right, let's break it down. A little bit of malty sweetness, very light malty sweetness to start with, and mixed in with the kind of carbonation, you get that kind of CO2 kind of sensation with it. Moved on to the kind of mid-tongue, and that's just when you start getting the grain really coming in. Bloody fly! There was a fly there, it's just a really small kind of fruit fly, and it's just noising me up. And yeah, so it goes from a kind of like, there's a hint of grain at the kind of start of the tongue, the front of the mouth, and it starts going on to the kind of mid-tongue, and that's when it starts to get build up. And the actual sweetnesses start to dissipate. Like in a mid-tongue, you start to lose one of your flavour profiles, and you're really kind of left with one, which then kind of dissipates very quickly in the aftertaste, to the point that there is no real aftertaste. There's no crispness, there's no freshness, there's nothing dry, there's no acidity change, there's nothing. You just look very watery and no taste at all, really, in the aftertaste. And yeah, it's kind of rubbish, to be totally honest. Yeah, all this spiel, and the price they're charging for it. I really do feel sorry for the Italians, because they think, God, they're producing this crap under the Italian flag, and they're probably the Italians are thinking, cheeky buggers, seriously, this is piss water. Yeah, no Christmas. I suppose you'll maybe get a ever so slight bitterness, maybe, in the aftertaste, ever so slight. But I don't know, that could be just my own bile catching me in the back of the throat as I feel nauseous, reading all the crap in the bump in the back. No. Over a fiver for 4 bottles of this rubbish. Seriously. They have a bloody cheek. They really do have a bloody cheek. It's just, let's rub them off. Seriously. I could maybe say you could get away with it if it was a really good lager. But it's not. Do you know what it actually tastes like? It tastes like watered down Kronenberg. That's what it tastes like. And Kronenberg's absolutely bloody awful. I actually refuse to review it because I know it's absolutely crap. And I hate that kind of like bitterness it has. It's kind of chemical bitterness you get in the aftertaste. And I'm just sorry, but what's the point? What's the point in me reviewing it? Because all I need to do is just sit there with an unopened bottle and say it's shit. And there you go. Review over. And it's like that. It's like a watered down version of Kronenberg 1664, but they're charging you more money for it and pretending it's from Italy. And it's not, it's from Wolverhampton. Jesus. I feel sorry for the people from Wolverhampton actually, because I'm not getting at them. I've got nothing against people from Wolverhampton and everything else, but I just feel there's a lot of shenanigans going on where they're making all these beers under license in Wolverhampton Brewery, but then all kind of claiming in the bottle, you know, they're this, that, and the other, and they're so wonderful, they're so Spanish and so Italian, you know? And it's just so bollocks. Just the real kind of fact of the matter. So, what would I give this out of 10? Well, it's a pretty kind of crappy beer, that's what I'm saying. It's like a watered down version, which I suppose a watered down version of Kronenberg 1664 is actually better than the kind of normal strength Kronenberg 1664. So I suppose it's got that going for it. But over a fiver for a 4-pack for little bottles at 4.8%, that doesn't really taste as much. Not refreshing. Just nothing really. I would have given it 3 out of 10 if they weren't charging so much bloody money for the crappy bottles. Crappy little 330ml bottles at 4.8%, so I'm going to give it 2. It's getting 2. And the reason why it's getting 2, you get 1 point for not being Kronenberg 1664 because it tastes like a watered down version. Another point is, well, why am I giving it another point? I'm sure there's a reason. But 2, I mean, I suppose they've tried to do something, but I just find it's just one big con, really. So yeah, 2 out of 10. Would I recommend it? Take your £5 odds, £5.35, whatever it is, and go and spend it on something else. I mean, seriously, this is just a rip-off. It really is a rip-off. It's not a particularly nice beer. It's not Italian. So why market it as Italian when it's not Italian? And it's got no bearings on Italian, basically. So yeah, 2 out of 10. 4.8%, 330ml bottle. Don't bother. Thanks for watching. Cheers and bye for now.